Do you know these practical survival tips for the wild? 1. If you come across a broken lighter in the wild, collect it, dry it off, and remove the metal wind guard. Scrape off some plastic shavings, and then grind a bit of flint powder to sprinkle on the shavings. By striking the flint, you can create a fire source in the wilderness. 2. Found an egg in the wild but have no pan. Gather some ferns and lay them over the fire. Place the egg on top and cover it with more ferns. In no time, you'll have a perfectly cooked egg. 3. Never underestimate pine needles in the wild. Gather a bunch, tie them together, and trim off any excess. 4 bundles are enough. Secure them to a stick with some twine, and you've got yourself a handy little broom. 4. To filter murky water in the wild, place a bottle of the dirty water above an empty bottle, then immerse one end of a cloth strip in the dirty water and the other end in the empty bottle. After the first round of filtration, the water will still be murky, so repeat the process with a fresh strip of cloth. Once the water becomes clearer, boil it over a fire, and you can add some wild fruits for a safe, drinkable solution. 5. Find a bamboo stick and use a small knife to cut off one end. Insert the knife handle into the other end and tie it securely with rope. Now you've created a simple tool for picking coconuts, which can also serve as a self-defense weapon in critical situations. 6. Don't throw away your empty biscuit tin. Fill it with small pieces of wood and make a hole in the lid. Place the tin in the fire and let the moisture from the wood burn off. Once no more steam is escaping, remove the tin and seal the hole with a stick. Let it sit for an hour, and you'll have homemade charcoal. 7. What to do if your shoes get wet in the wild. Boil some water in a pot and use it to warm up your feet. Then pour the hot water into a bottle, cover the bottle with your socks, and let them dry. Once they're dry, put on a plastic bag over your feet and slide back into your shoes for a temporary fix. Did you remember these practical survival tips?